Hello guys, in today's video we are going to make omena or dagaa in English. So you need to have your omena clean. You pick some dirt that is in it so that you only remain with the good omenas. So as for my omena, I had already picked mine. So I'm going to add in some water and then boil for like 2 or 3 minutes and set it aside to rest or to cool before I wash it. So the essence of boiling is to remove the dirt. So omena is usually stubborn when you are removing the dirt. If you just wash with cold water, it won't be very clean. So and then we will fry with our onions, tomatoes, curry powder and turmeric. But so curry powder and turmeric are optional. If you don't have, you can just go with your salt alone. So let's get started. So our omena has boiled, so we'll set it aside to cool. So after it has cooled, then you start washing. So you don't scrub with a lot of force. So you just do the way I'm doing in the video. So you wash it very well, because when it is not washed very well, it is usually bitter. So I don't know whether you have ever noticed that sometimes you eat omena and it is bitter. So it is because of that dirt. So you have to wash it very well. You see my water, how it is turning the color. So that means that omena was very dirty. And I usually like washing my omena twice or 3 times depending with how dirty it is. I don't wash once. So when I wash with that warm water, I now go in with the second time washing. I just use the cold water now because I'm just rinsing it. But now the first time washing, you need to use hot water. So you just dip your omena in hot water and then you let it to cool. For me, I just boiled it once and for all. So we are rinsing our omena, and then you can use your pan or whatever cooking pot that you have to dry it. Or if you have an oven, you can dry it using your oven. But now for me, I don't have an oven, so I'm just going to use my cooktop gas to dry it before we start frying. So we are going to dry our omena on a low heat so that we avoid it from burning. So you can drain some water that comes after washing. For me, I didn't drain the water, that's why my omena had a lot of water. So it took some time to dry. So after it has dried very well, so now you can go in with your salt. So the salt you can add in according to the amount of omena that you are cooking or according to your liking and preference. Some people like the saltless food, some like food with a lot of salt. So it is according to your preference. So after you've added in your salt, then now you can go in with your cooking oil. So, and you have to be generous with your cooking oil because you are going to fry them. We are not going to cook with water. So you just add a good amount of oil that will be able to fry that omena till the end. So you can fry it for 2 to 3 minutes, then you add in your onions. Then you also let your onions to cook for some time. Then now you add in your tomatoes and other spices that you are using. And if you don't have spices, you just add in your tomatoes and you also allow it to cook to cook very well. If it is sticking on your cooking pot, you can add in 1 tablespoon of water. So as you can see, mine was sticking on my cooking pot, and you can think the fire is too high, but I'm just cooking on a low heat. So I decided to add in some little water to avoid it from sticking. So you can serve it at this point, or if you like soup, you can add in some water, a little water. So as for me, I'm going to remove my share, then I add in a little water for my kids because I have kids. You know, kids can't eat food without soap.